Today, 2 local high schools look to advance in Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. This edition, we welcome 2 schools, Andrean and Hobart. You're just moments away from this edition of Making the Grade.
Program support comes from NIPSCO.
Honey, who is this guy?
Oh, that's Frank. Hey, Frank.
Honey, why is Frank in our bedroom?
He's showing us ways to save money. Plus, he'll even help us install LED bulbs and new shower heads.
Oh, well, he is leaving before I shower, though, right?
To schedule an energy assessment and learn more about energy usage, visit nipsco.com.
Frank, could you hand me a towel?
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, located in Maryville in front of the South Lake Mall.
It's season number 7 of Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Hi, I'm your host, Andy Schultz, and today 8 of the best and brightest students from all of Northwest Indiana come together to push their team into the next round of our tournament. The ultimate prize, the Making the Grade trophy, as well as scholarship money generously provided by NIPSCO. Today we welcome 2 schools, representatives from 2 local schools. First, Andrean. And on the opposite side, Hobart. We'll have a chance to meet our contestants a little bit later in the show, but we're going to get this game started right now, and some points on the board first with our first round that we call Questions and Answers. Pretty simple. I give the questions, you give the answers. 5 points for a correct response. Buzz in if you think you know it. There's no penalty for an incorrect response. We'll just give the other team a chance at those 5 points. Hands on buzzers, and we get this game started now with a 5-point clue. Name the federal organization that includes the Air and Space Museum and its original building called the Castle. Catherine from Andrean.
The Smithsonian Institution.
That is correct. 5 points for the Niners, and you're on the board first. Here's another 5-point clue. Everybody's back in. Tuned in fourths instead of in fifths, the end pin that helps it stay on place on the floor is larger than the one used by a cello. Name this lowest pitch musical. Catherine from Andrean.
A bass.
Bass is correct. Lowest pitch musical instrument in the string family. 10 points for Andrean. Give either the 2-word Latin name or 2-word colloquial name for the asterism that also contains Polaris, the North Star. Catherine from Andrean.
The Big Dipper.
That's incorrect. Hobart? Trent.
The Little Dipper.
Little Dipper is correct, also known as Ursa Minor. Not big, had to be little. Hobart, you guys are on the board. Well done. Name the concept, often defined as the rise over the run. Paul from Andrean.
Slope.
Slope, that's correct. The small limb in the equation, y equals mx plus b. Did I get that right? All right, I hope so. I'm reading it off the cards, so I hope that's right. Well done, Andrean, you lead 15-5. Parts of this structure may include mesophyll, veins, a cuticle, and stomata. Name this important part of a plant that may, Catherine from Andrean.
A leaf.
Leaf is correct, that may turn brown and fall off in the autumn. 5 more for the Niners. Capsaicin, the chemical that makes chili peppers hot, is also used in small doses as a medicine to reduce pain or itching. Spell capsaicin. Nobody wants to take a shot. C-A-P-S-A-I-C-I-N, capsaicin. All right, here's your next 5-point clue. Name the Jane Austen novel that ends with 3 marriages: Robert Martin and Harriet Smith, Frank Churchill and Jane Fairfax, and George Knightley and Miss Woodhouse. And for the Jane Austen novel. Damon from Hobart.
Pride and Prejudice.
That's incorrect. Andrean? Catherine?
Sense and Sensibility.
Also incorrect. We were looking for Emma. Emma there. All right. Here's your next 5-point clue. Over time, birds eat more green bugs than brown ones. Thus, brown is more prevalent in the next generation. This is one example of what two-word phrase? Catherine from Andrean.
Natural selection.
Natural selection is correct. 5 more points for the Niners. In which American play is Simon Stimson, the alcoholic church organist and choir director, seen in the Grover's Corners Cemetery even after he takes his own life? Our Town. And that is the end of our first round. Andrean with a 25-5 lead, a good early start, but there's plenty of points coming later in the game. We take a pause in our contest, and we take a moment to meet our contestants. And I start on the Andrean side, talking to Paul, who is a junior, and you perform magic, correct?
Yes.
Now we're talking like full-scale illusions, small table magic. What do you do?
I do pretty much only card tricks.
Okay.
I picked it up a few years ago, and a friend showed me a couple, and I was fascinated at how they were done, and I really haven't stopped since.
You'll have a lifetime of entertaining people at parties with
Yes.
that. That's great.
Yes.
Paul, good luck the rest of the game. Danielle, a senior at Andrean, this is incredibly impressive. You're going to be attending Ivy League school, Yale.
Yes, I am.
And it's all paid for. A
Yeah,
full
pretty
ride.
much.
How did you, I mean, it's incredible. That's such a huge thing to happen. What was your biggest motivator as you studied, got ready for things here in high school?
Well, I always wanted to know, I always knew that I wanted to change the world and do big things. And
Yeah.
I thought that the easiest way to do that would be going to a good school like that.
You're off to a good start. Being on Making the Grade, also a stepping stone in
Yeah.
that direction. Good. I don't know, maybe it's not. Tom is a sophomore at Andrean, and you play tennis, correct?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite tennis player?
I'd probably say Roger Federer.
Okay, very good. And you also like to make bad puns, which I'm sure entertains people at parties, just like Paul's
Yeah.
card tricks.
Entertain's not the first word that comes to mind, but it works.
It's good to admit that. That's good, Tom. Thank you. Great to meet you. Good luck the rest of the game. Catherine, a junior at Andrean, and you love epidemiology.
Yes.
That's not something I hear from high school students too often. Tell me about
Nope,
that.
that's the study of disease and patterns of how it spreads. And I guess I did Science Olympiad in 8th grade, and I got interested in it. That was one of my events, and I haven't really stopped being interested in it since.
Awesome. Well, good. You got a nice career ahead of you in that field, hopefully. Well, good luck to the Andrean team the rest of the way. They are coached by Jacob Knazer. As I head over to the Hobart side, talking to Nate, who is a junior. And Nate, you're an aspiring actor.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have a favorite production maybe that you've either been a part of or maybe want to be a part of?
Well, out of all the productions I have done, I don't really have a favorite, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably go for Les Mis.
Okay, good. What role do you want?
Probably Javert.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
What's the lead? What's like the big
The
one?
lead would be Jean Valjean,
Oh,
but
that's
he'd
right.
be,
that's right.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So you can aim higher than that, Nate. You can do it. Kate is a junior at Hobart and tennis player, right?
Yes, I
am. So
am.
the boys' tennis season is over at the time of this taping.
Yes.
How was your season?
We won sectionals this year.
Nice. And you're a singles guy or a doubles guy?
I play doubles.
All right. So you like teamwork.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Very good. Kate, good luck the rest of the game. Good to meet you. Trent, a senior at Hobart High School. You're going to be attending Purdue next year, right?
Yeah.
And do you know what you want to study right now?
Absolutely not.
That's all right. You got plenty of time to decide, but you've got a lot of choices. You remember the science team, or you were this year, and you remember the soccer team as well.
Yep.
What's your position on the soccer field?
I used to stay back and play defense.
Nice. It's just as important as anybody up front, right?
Yeah.
Don't let anybody lie about that. Trent, good to meet you. Good luck the rest of the game. Damon, a senior at Hobart High School, and you're a distance runner.
That is correct.
So you probably ran cross country, I'm guessing?
Ran cross country,
You run some track now?
Run some track now.
What's your favorite event?
My favorite event, the 800.
Awesome. That's a hard event because it's like that in-between event, right?
Yeah.
Not a full-on sprint. Of course, maybe for you it is, but definitely not for me.
Yeah, maybe if I was good at it.
That's all right. Well, good luck the rest of the game, Hobart. They are coached by John Brumley. All right. Moving on in our game. More points coming your way in our second round that we call Pop Quiz. This is a one-on-one competition. No conferring with your teammates here. We're just going to go right down the road. It'll be Catherine versus Damon, Trent versus Tom, Danielle and Cade, Nate versus Paul, and then we'll cycle back to the front after the first 4 questions. All right, so the first 5-point clue for Catherine and Damon. It borders the Bay of Biscay and is the largest country on the Iberian Peninsula. Name this European country that shares the Pyrenees Mountains with its neighbor, France. Catherine from Andrean.
Spain.
Spain is correct. 5 more points for the Niners. Your lead is 25. Trent and Tom, for you. Give the term for the part of speech that connects parts of sentences together and includes the word because. Tom from Andrean.
A conjunction?
Conjunction is correct. 5 more for the Niners. Cade and Danielle, this one is for you. The type 2 version of this disease may be totally cured. Cade from Hobart.
Diabetes.
Diabetes is correct. You had it before I got there. Right. Untreated can lead to long-term issues with blood sugar. 5 points for Hobart, and you're up to 10. Nate and Paul, this one is for you. Stories about this character include his strangling of 2 snakes with his bare hands while still a baby. Nate from Hobart.
Chuck Norris.
That's a really good guess, and I think you deserve points, but I can't give you any. Sorry about that. I'll finish it for Paul. Name this man of myth whose labors included capturing the dog Cerberus. Go ahead, Paul.
I'm going to go with Hercules.
Hercules, yes. Although Chuck Norris could probably take Hercules if the lore is correct. 5 points for Andrean, many points for Nate on that one. Damon and Catherine, this one is for you. Which constitutional amendment says the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude? Damon from Hobart.
15th.
15th Amendment is correct. 5 points for the Brickies. Trent and Tom. Identify the 14-point scale that classifies the strength of acids and bases. Tom from Andrean.
The pH scale?
pH scale is correct. Uses a value of 7 for pure water. 5 more for Andrean. Danielle and Kay, this one is for you. His architectural work includes the Medici Chapel. Name this Italian artist, famous for his paintings on the ceiling. Cade from Hobart.
Da Vinci.
Incorrect. I'll finish it for Danielle. Famous for his paintings on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Go ahead.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo is correct. Not to be confused with the Ninja Turtle, which is what I thought it was when I read the question the first time. 5 more points for Andrean. All right, Nate and Paul, for you. In the kitchen, it is a verb that can mean to add spices to a dish. Give the 6-letter word that is also a set of games played by a sports team and a time period lasting about a quarter of a year. Nate from Hobart. Go ahead.
Season.
Season is correct. You're right. And 5 more points. You trail by 30. Back to Damon and Catherine. Name the Middle Eastern nation whose provinces include Herat and Kandahar and whose cities include Jalalabad and Kabul. Damon from Hobart.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan is correct. 5 more for the Bricks. You have the deficit to 25 after 2 rounds of play. Big points coming your way here in our next round called Class Project. This is group work if you want it to be, but I would recommend working solo to buzz in quickly. I will read 3 clues that all lead toward one answer. If you give me the correct response after the first clue, it's worth 30 points. After 2 clues, it's worth 20, and if I read all 3 clues, it's worth 10. Both teams can take a shot at each point level. All right, here we go. A 30-point clue in the category of social studies. During his time as president of Princeton University, he publicly supported racial segregation. Danielle from Andrean.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson is correct for 30 points. Well done. I'm part of the Ivy League, I guess, so right in your wheelhouse, Danielle. Well done. 30 for Andrean, and a huge swing there. All right, 3 more clues now pointed toward one answer. The category literature and language arts. Here's your 30-pointer. This novel was updated into a 2016 musical that included actor Liam Neeson as a journalist named George Herbert. All right, here's your 20-point clue, same answer. In this novel's first section, Martians attack London. Tom from Andrean.
Is it the War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds is correct for 20 points for the Niners. You're up to a century. 3 more clues pointed toward one answer, the last set of clues in this round. Science and math, your category. Here's your 30-point clue. In 1923, he found that the M31 nebula was 1 million light years from Earth, thus expanding the heavens forever. Paul from Andrean.
Albert Einstein.
That's incorrect. Nate from Hobart.
Let's go with Galileo.
Not Galileo. Here's your 20-point clue, same answer. His namesake law says that the universe is always expanding? Catherine from Andrean.
Kepler?
It is not Kepler. Hobart? Take a shot. Beginning time? No? Sorry, Damon. 10-point clue. This American astronomer's namesake telescope still investigates. Paul from Andrean.
Hubble.
Edwin Hubble is correct for 10 points for Andrean. Is that what you're going to say, Damon? Oh, man. Sorry, so close. All right. End of 3 rounds of play. Andrean with a 110 to 25-point lead. But this game can swing in a hurry in our 4th round, called Final Exam. 6 categories, 5 questions each, worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points, respectively. We're going to answer the questions in that order, but you can jump around from category to category if you control the board. You control the board because you last answered correctly, except for this first choice, which goes to Hobart because you trail in the game. Where would you like to start with a 10-point clue?
We're going to start with phrases.
Phrases, a 10-point clue in that category. This 2-word French phrase describes a fancy appetizer at a party. Nate from Hobart.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre is correct. 10 points for the Brickies. You control the board. You can stay with phrases for 15 or go elsewhere.
Stay with phrases.
Phrases, 15. The economic phrase where the amount of a product which is available and the amount which is wanted by customers affects each other and can determine pricing. Cade from Hobart.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand. 15 points for you. This game swings in a hurry. Hobart, your board. 20 there or elsewhere?
Stick with phrases.
Phrases for 20. This 2-word phrase describes the style of unrhymed iambic pentameter used. Danielle from Andrean.
Blank verse.
Blank verse, yes, used by Shakespeare. 20 points for the Niners. You control the board.
Science.
Science, a 10-point clue there. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service recently used a rock crusher to smash 6 tons of this natural substance found in the tusks of narwhals, walruses, and elephants. Catherine from Andrean.
Ivory.
Ivory, yes. 10 points for the Niners. You're up to 140. What would you like to do?
Science.
Science, 15 points in that category. In some places, this substance made from corn makes up 10% of the gasoline you put. Tom from Andrean.
Biodiesel.
That is incorrect. I'll finish it for Hobart, or not. Cade.
Ethanol.
Ethanol is correct. You didn't even need me to finish it. Put that in your car. 15 points for Hobart, and you control the board.
All right, we're going to stick with science.
Science, 20 points. Often formed as a mineral deposit, this deposit that hangs from the roof of a cave can be made by lava, concrete, or limestone. Catherine from Andrean.
Stalactite.
Stalactites is correct. 20 points for Andrean. You control the board.
Science.
Science, 25-point clue there. Sulfonamides and tetracyclines are examples of this type of medication that kills. Damon from Hobart.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotic that kills bacterial infections. Yes, 25 points for you, and you control the board. You trail by 70.
Phrases.
Phrases, 25-point clue in phrases. This 2-word phrase means the birth to death progression of an animal, or Damon from Hobart.
Life cycle.
Life cycle, yes. 25 for the bricks. You control the board again.
We're going to stick with phrases.
30 points will round out the category in phrases. Complete this phrase from the Declaration of Independence. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a blank is unfit. Paul from Andrean.
Tyrant.
Tyrant, yes. 30 points for the Niners. You're up to $1.90. What would you like to do?
American history.
American history, a new category, 10 points there. This state joined the Union in 1896 after a ban on plural marriage was written into its state constitution. Paul from Andrean.
Utah.
Utah, yes, for 10 points. What would you like to do?
Stick with that.
Stay there, 15 points, American history. As of 2016, this state's official song doesn't call Union troops Northern scum anymore, but still exalts residents to avenge the patriotic gore that flecked the streets of Baltimore. Catherine from Andrean.
Maryland.
Maryland is correct. 15 points for you. What would you like to do?
Stay with American history.
20 points in American history. Created in large part by Daniel Boone, the name of this path through the Cumberland Gap. Paul from Andrean.
The Appalachian Trail.
That's incorrect. I'll give Hobart a shot by finishing it. The path through the Cumberland Gap comes from the unexplored Kentucky terrain it passed through between 1775 and 1810. Go ahead, Cade.
Oregon Trail.
That's all right. It is not the Oregon Trail. We're looking for the Wilderness Road. But you can't get points if you don't guess. So that's good take there. Andrean.
Math, please.
Math, 10-point clue there in a new category. Used in dividing fractions, it is created by swapping the numerator and denominator. Tom from Andrean.
The reciprocal?
Reciprocal is correct for 10 points, when 2 over 5 would become 5 over 2. You control the board after those 10 points.
Stay with math.
Math, 15. Typically written as a superscript above a base, this number indicates how many times? Catherine from Andrean.
An exponent?
Exponent. That's correct. Number of times the base could be multiplied by itself. 15 more for you. What would you like to do?
Stay with math, please.
Math, 20-point clue there. This term describes any number that cannot be created by dividing one integer by another. A term, Catherine from Andrean.
Irrational?
Irrational number, 20 points for Andrean. You're on a roll. What would you like to do here?
Stay with math.
Math, 25 points. A set of computer instructions that repeats over and over until it is stopped by another command. Trent from Hobart.
Loop.
Loop, yes, 25 points for Hobart. You control the board. A couple of big point values up there, or you can go somewhere else.
Science.
Science, a 30-point clue will wrap up that category. This electronic device lets current flow in one direction in a circuit. Tom from Andrean.
A diode?
Diode, yes, a big one there for Andrean. 30 for you. It ends the category.
Sure.
Math.
Math, 30-pointer there. Divide every term in the trig identity sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1 by sine squared to get this new identity. Good luck. Catherine from Andrean.
1 plus tangent squared equals secant squared.
That's incorrect. Hobart? Just a couple of seconds here. Sorry. Sorry, Damon, not in time, right? 3 minutes left to go in the game. We were looking for 1 plus cotangent squared equals cosecant squared. Glad you know, because I had no idea. All right, Andrean, I believe you control the board, yes? All right, what would you like to do?
Finish American history, please.
American history, we are up to 25 in that category. This 1920s scandal was named for the Wyoming landmark near which Interior Secretary Albert Fall, Danielle from Andrean.
The Teapot Dome.
Teapot Dome is correct, 25 points. Illegally leased federal oil fields to private oil companies. You control the board after those 25.
American history, please.
American history, a 30-point clue there. We'll round that category out. This statesman drafted the Virginia State Constitution and the Virginia Declaration of Rights and inspired Thomas Jefferson's creation of the Declaration of Independence. Danielle from Andrean.
James Madison.
Not Madison. Hobart. Take a shot. Go ahead, Damon.
Let's go with Henry Clay.
That's incorrect. Looking for George Mason. George Mason. 2 minutes left to go in the game. 2 new categories, Andrea, to choose from.
Music, please.
Music, 10 points there. Usually consisting of 3 or 4 related movements, this musical form was used by Mozart 41 times, by Haydn more than 100 times, and by Beethoven 9 times. Catherine from Andrean.
A symphony?
Symphony is correct. 10 points for you. What would you like to do?
Music. Stick with music.
Music, 15 points. This instrument usually has 3 strings tuned to the same as a violin and is an octave higher than the... Catherine from Andrean.
A viola?
Viola, yes, an octave higher than the cello, 15 for you. You up to 340. What would you like to do here?
Music, please.
Music, 20 points. A type of music of Black American origin characterized by improvisation, syncopation, and usually... Nate from Hobart.
Blues.
Incorrect. I'll finish it for Andrean. And usually a regular or forceful rhythm emerging at the beginning of the 20th century with styles such as Dixieland. Catherine from Andrean.
Jazz.
Jazz is correct. Dixieland swing or bebop will do it. 20 for you. Where to?
Poetry. Poetry, please.
Poetry, a 10-point clue there. In the John Greenleaf Whittier poem, Snowbound, a family is stuck in their house for a week because of this wintertime occurrence. Cade from Hobart.
Blizzard.
Blizzard, yes. 10 points for the Brickies. And you control the board.
Is that poetry? Is that poetry?
Poetry, 15. This book of poems includes I Sing the Body Electric, O Captain, My Captain, and Song of Myself, all written by Walt Whitman. Danielle from Andrean.
Leaves of Grass.
Leaves of Grass, yes, 15 points for Andrean. What would you like to do here?
Poetry.
Poetry, just seconds to go here in the game. This Scottish author of A Child's Garden of Verses also wrote The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Cade from Hobart.
Frost.
Incorrect. I will finish it for Andrean. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Kidnapped. Danielle?
Robert Stevenson.
That is correct. Robert Louis Stevenson. 20 more points for the Niners puts you to 395, and that is the end of our game. Andrean will advance to the quarterfinals. A great game played by both teams. We're glad you participated in this year's Making the Grade tournament. We will see you next time on Making the Grade.
Program support comes from NIPSCO.
Honey, who is this guy?
Oh, that's Frank. Hey, Frank.
Honey, why is Frank in our bedroom?
He's showing us ways to save money. Plus, he'll even help us install LED bulbs and new shower heads.
Oh, well, he is leaving before I shower, though, right?
To schedule an energy assessment and learn more about energy usage, visit nipsco.com.
Frank, could you hand me a towel?
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, located in Maryville in front of the South Lake Mall.